I'm Tony Roux, the pianist and band leader of Tinmendo and the Telephone, and we make interactive performances. So that means the audience participates with us through the use of a smartphone app that we developed. And we have been developing a new show at Snape Maltings quite a while ago, and today will be the result of that. So in this specific show, it's about world leaders. It's called World Domination, and it's about specific world leaders that the audience can choose from. And the idea is that with the help of an alien intervention team, we pick those leaders and we send them to another planet. So that's the goal of the whole performance, is to make this a better world. But since it's kind of a democracy, that people can decide who and what happens. So that, in short, is the storyline. So what they do first, they pick which leaders they would like to send to the other planet, and then we created music on the basis of those leaders. And then afterwards, the idea is that before we put them in a rocket, we kind of make a farewell song for all of them, and that the audience can do. So they can decide whether it's going to be a very nice melody, a very ugly melody, or some chords and rhythms. And we try to put those things together and see if we can create a final co-created song.
Hello? Who's this? Physicists making weapons. That's fantastic. Thanks for picking up. It took a while. So, maybe I should introduce myself. I'm from the group called FURY. It's the Federal Union for Restoring Intergalactic Equilibrium. Basically, what we came to do tonight is we want to take a couple of your world leaders, take them to our planet. Yeah. I'm very well, we only have 1 hour, and so we can only pick 4.
So during the residency, I think we created practically everything. So the technology was not ready at the time, so I remember that we were kind of putting the artwork in the app and making it so that you could pick a leader, a bit like Tinder, you know, swipe left and right. In this case, it's just one direction because they have to go away. And I remember testing this, and the first time it actually worked, we were all laughing a lot. I have some footage of it. It's really, really funny, right? Because that opened up new opportunities in other directions. So we were developing that, and I also remember we were setting up an interactive light system that we will use also tonight. That was brand new at the time, so we had no idea what to do with it, and we were testing that. So it's actually a lot was born here in Snape Maltings.
It's going to be a real wall. If we had a wall this tall, taking drugs.
In this show, it's all about political leaders, and there's a good reason for that. That most of them are really good speakers. You might not like what they say, but musically, it can be very strong. So if you take Mr. Trump, who is basically everything he says is rhythmical and melodic. It's very strong. The content is nothing, I think, but the way of saying it is very interesting for me as a musician. Each time he says something, I think, oh, that's amazing, it sounds like this or that. And then we start working with that.
Never, ever give up. Don't give up. Don't allow it to happen. If there's a concrete wall in front of you, go through it, go over it, go around it, but get to the other side of that wall.
So sometimes people shout in the audience, or like, you know, they give commentary, or they fully disagree, and that's nice, I think. A bit of friction. I like the friction in that sense.
It's very simple. We're going to make melodies, we're going to make harmonies, and we're going to make rhythms. In a while you will see this. All these dots on the left side, they represent notes on the piano. Drag these dots inside the circle to create a nice melody. And when you're done, you press the right button, the black one with the arrow in it, so we can receive your content. Yeah, doesn't sound like you're very happy with those leaders you picked, so it's like a...
It was very inspiring to work here. First of all, it seems to be a place really designed for residencies and to test things. And that's often not the case. More often you find yourself in, let's say, a conservatoire or another place where a lot of artists are, but they're busy with really different things, like more like a school-oriented approach. And here, yeah, the facilities are also really great. I mean, we had a big hall, we could test everything. Set up lights, change everything, change the setup. It's real luxury. And of course it's nice to be in the fields and good environment.